The private sector is the key player in cybersecurity. Private sector companies are the primary victims of cyber intrusions, and they also possess the information, the expertise, and the knowledge to address cyber intrusions, and cybercrime in general. Hi, I'm Noah Christensen, and I am a Human Resources Manager of American Communications Construction, a Houston, Texas-based fiber optic cable company. This company started in 2001, and since then, 16 years later, it has grown to serve the greater Houston area. It's also highly recommended to Comcast headquarters in Inglewood, Colorado, to do work here in northern Colorado. For the Human Resources Manager, responsibilities are many, but some of those responsibilities include training, and more specifically, training new hires to be responsible with their computers. Today I will be addressing the problem with the lack of jobs in cybersecurity and in the private sector. I will be just identifying a refuting argument and stating my response to that refuting argument. Imagine this. You're at your desk, you're typing up your final report, you finish, you go get a drink of water, you come back, and your webcam is on. You see the green light, and you know that that means that you're being watched. But by whom? Is it your boss? Or is it that phishing email that you clicked on last week? According to securingtomorrow.mcafee.com, there are 2 million cybersecurity jobs going unfilled in the private sector today. Graduates are lacking in applicable skills. There is a lack of diversity when it comes to hiring new hires in the private sector, and that leads to more of a traditional way of thought, which doesn't stray from tradition, obviously, and that means that they never get new perspectives, never learn how to solve new problems. But the cyber threats do have diversity. It is time to also take the training wheels off this bike and learn how to ride it. The reasoning for arguing for more security positions: save money in the long run. For the refuting argument, though, user responsibility is thought to be the only thing required for an human resource manager to teach a new hire in order to maintain cybersecurity. They think that it is a money pit to pay for new salaries for these new positions in cybersecurity, as well as their benefits. And honestly, they think that their odds of getting hacked are slim to none. Reasoning for more user responsibility training: save money, but in the short term. In my counter response to the refuting argument, here in 1995, user responsibility training was more viable then. Spotting scam emails was a whole lot easier, and PCs were less common. Technology is so advanced today in 2017, and do you know what C++ is or Apache? Because I don't. And I know that there's 254 more of those programming languages in the world. That's not general knowledge. Most people that want to study and learn those things, these languages, programming, have to find an interest in that field. The private sector needs these positions that can meet with the constant threat of security breaches. And to lift the veil from your eyes further, here's another quote from James Comey. There are 2 kinds of big companies in the U.S., those who have been hacked by the Chinese and those who don't know they've been hacked. To conclude, I have shown you why we need to deal with this lack of jobs in cybersecurity in the private sector today, because it is the only business, it's the only business area that has the capability to solve its own problems. I've given you the refuting argument that aims to save money and pin it all on the human resources manager to keep up the cybersecurity. And I've told you why that refuting argument is the traditional way of thinking with a lack of diversity. Being unprepared heightens nerves. That's James Galloway. Are we so nervous?